Hey, what's up, YouTube? K Savage here with my week one battle for the UNPL against Mr. TGP. He's coaching the Bundle Montreal. That's right, Bundle Montreal. Uh, yeah. So basically, it's gonna be a post recording. I lost my footage. Not too shocking, I guess. It's my first time recording, so just being honest with y'all. Borrowing my opponent's footage here. Thank you, Mr. TGP, TJ. Yeah, TJP, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you, Mr. TJP. I'm just going to let this video play in the background. I'll talk about some major points, but most of this first video, I'm just going to talk about myself a little bit, explain who I am, why I'm doing this, everything, yeah. But I guess jumping into it, the first thing you're going to see there is the teams here, the matchups, and those Terror Captains are... Yeah, those are the correct Terror Captains I have there as well. I don't know, interesting matchup. I'm not going to dwell into it too much. We're just going to get going here. Yeah, see where this goes. Alright, week one match there. Here's what we got on the board here. My opponent brought Bundle, Hearthflame, Avalug, Grumpig, Lando T, and Shaman. I brought Jianpao, Iron Treads, Latios, Torn T, and Iron Thorns and Primarina. I can never remember Thorns' name for some reason. But, yeah. Alright, let's just get this match started. So, I guess just letting you know what's going on here. Yeah, I blundered. I messed up this video kind of bad the way I was playing it. Whatever. Figured out the recording issue now. Week 2 will be a lot better. And also, I'm going to try to step up my production each week and just try to give you good, solid battles. Can't promise much from this one. Who knows? We'll see how it ends. I don't know. It'll be fun regardless. I might skip around a little bit, pause the battle, talk about things. It just depends. Since this is a pre-recording or a post-comment, I'm just talking over anyway. It doesn't really matter. Alright. So as you can see here, I led Thorns against my opponent's Lando T. I'm a fully special Thorns set. Like Ice Beam, I mean almost fully, just because it breaks on this team actually fairly well. I didn't need a lot of investment, and a lot of things are just physical walls my opponent brought, so special actually makes a lot of sense here, and just to get up some hazards. My main win con here, I believe, was Torn T, and just kind of like chipping, taunting, just being very annoying, breaking my opponent down slowly, and then getting in Jianpao to finish everything off. Don't remember what happens here. I think I just tear grass in the opening turn, and they click U-turn, if I remember right. I don't even know what the first play might have been. I think I might have just got up a layer of spikes to start us off, too. I already played my week 2 match. It's kind of hard remembering on all this stuff, actually, going back. Definitely a whole different world compared to Showdown. If you ever thought about making the jump to YouTube and Wi-Fi leagues just because, like, you've always played Showdown, I mean, like... do the research, because it's a lot more than you would think it is. I don't know. I find it a bit overwhelming so far at first, but it's just kind of who I am. Yeah, the U-turn out here. I can't remember actually who they go into. Big Avalug. Okay. Yeah, he's probably wondering what the hell. Fully special Iron Thorns. I mean, you see it with T-Tar every now and then. It's not really much different. Same concept, honestly. I thought my dude had on a Dallas Cowboys hat there for a second. I was about to be proud. Rooting for a team that always lets you down. Yeah, so a little about me. My name's Kyle. It's my first Wi-Fi league, first time ever doing anything related to this kind of stuff. It's a lot for me, a little overwhelming, honestly, at first, just because, I don't know, it's a lot. It's just a big transition. It's just quite a big transition from YouTube, I mean, or from, like, Showdown leagues. It's just, there's so much more to think about. The interface is so different too. You're used to everything just hovering over the little sprite, getting your information. It's just like I kind of feel like I'm at a loss and just like a huge disadvantage because like it's so hard to even focus on the actual matches while playing this stuff. Because you got your calcs, you got to make sure you're recording the right thing, which I don't feel competent with completely. So who knows? It's It's just interesting. It's a whole thing, but we'll get through it. We'll learn. Once I get more comfortable, everything else will fall into place. My battles will start to be definitely a little better. I'll probably have better commentary when I can sit here and actually not like spaz out that like my recording's wrong, making sure my audio is getting picked up, etc., all that stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know, but go check out my opponent. By the way, link will be in the description. Of course, go do that. Um, yeah, my opponent gives tricks gives me the choice scarf and takes a Yachi. And my opponent's probably wondering why the hell I have the Yachi. Uh, it's just for that freeze dry. Freeze dry is I don't know. Bundle doesn't hit that hard because Premier is so thick, but still, it's a good kind of failsafe to make sure I can live 3 hits. Um, Chien Pao. Honestly, this team was a little weird. Table was kind of actually a threat in a weird way, which I would never normally say about that mon. And I'm still getting used to like the low tier Terra stuff. It's actually kind of interesting. Um, yeah, I know I'm a little all over the place, but just a little thrown off because my video got deleted from me without like the proper recording, and you know, you learn from it either way. Really excited to be in this league though. Really looking forward to my next match too, just because I'm a little more prepared for it. I can already say it went a lot smoother in terms of production and everything, and recording myself and making sure I had the correct sets. But as you can see, I really don't have anything to switch into that Hearthflame. That's why Tornty is so important. Hearthflame can't hold an item besides its mass, so like, you know, it's not Scarf or anything. I just gotta never let it set up a Trailblaze, and Tornty can always come in and revenge this thing. Shaman, I'm just kind of scouting around and messing around here a little bit at first, just kind of seeing where things are at. Truth be told, Iron Thorns here is a perfect switch in. Now that you see the moveset there, Terra Blast, because it'll be Terra. Probably Terra Electric in this match, if I remember that's what it was. It's hard to remember. I think it was Terra Electric. Yeah, no, it definitely was Terra Electric. That's why I'm scouting for this here anyway. Tornadus, I know that may seem a little over. Tornadus is extremely bulky. Can live 2 Terra Blasts from this thing if it is Terra Electric. Just a very bulky, fast Torn-T with enough offense to always revenge that Hearthflame because it is an absolute issue. The only issue is hitting your moves. It's the only bad thing. Torn-T doesn't have a single good special offensive flying type move that can hit anything. I can't remember where this is at in the battle, actually. I know I have it sped up, so it's going a little bit quicker here. There's some important stuff in the battle that I wanted to talk about, and then I wanted to just kind of go over what to expect for the season and everything, besides just in a little more detail from what I said already. This is kind of all over the place, a little disorganized, but it won't be like this every week. Still figuring this stuff out. Didn't realize the extent of everything that I needed to do to prep and play for an actual match until it was actually time to do it, and then you get in there and you're like, there's actually a lot more to think about than you realize, and I didn't have everything correct, and I don't know, it's a whole thing, but I am really excited to be doing this. This is definitely out of my comfort zone. Yeah, as you can see, now that it's Terra Electric revealed, we know that we just wall this all day. Free spikes, good opportunity. Probably going to need to sack something, because I don't hit very hard with this set on the special side, and now that he knows that I'm like a fully special set, then yeah, Shaman came back. I'm trying to remember where things get interesting in this match. Oh yeah, spikes. I got up the spikes there because the spike slayer was something I needed. With that, I always guarantee kill the Hearthflame with a Hurricane from my Torn-T. would normally go for rocks, but I only needed the 1 layer of spikes, and the spikes are better overall for this game, besides this Lando T, which I just wasn't too worried about, honestly. Torn T. Big Bundle. Honestly, Bundle's one of the most reliable Pokemon in the format for me. I mean, like, in terms of what it does, like, you know what you're going to get each week, and it's so good at doing it. Breaking, just revenging, such a good speed tier. It has Encore, it's fast. Decently bulky on the physical side with some HP investment. It's just a good mon. I mean, it's crazy. My Torn is AV. It's AV because I can live a lot of crucial hits from Torn, from just a lot of things on the team that you would normally expect to just, like, kill me in 1 hit, probably. If not, with a little bit of chip 1 hit. I mean, they just kind of fall over. It's not really too big a deal. Apparently, Mr. TJP loves Iron Bundle, from what I gathered. Sounds like it's one of their favorite Pokemon. Or at least, like, most drafted. Yeah, this is probably the point where they're realizing that I am AV. Yeah, they definitely realize here, because, like, otherwise, I get froze. This gave me a heart attack, but then I thawed immediately, so thank God, because, like, that was a little rough, to be honest. I was a little scared there. Okay, and this play I was a little confused on. Like, Freeze Dry, I get. I don't know. I still don't really get it, because, like, Moonblast can come in and just annihilate you here. So I think you should switch. I'm shocked they stayed in, is what ends up happening here. It does throw me off. I go for I believe what do I go for? A Surf, I believe. I can live 2 of these, luckily. So I can always 2-shot with Surf anyway, but I'm just shocked they stayed in to begin with. At this point, there's no reason to not go for another Surf again. I think looking at the calc, it was a guaranteed kill. Yeah, as you can see, we're getting through the team, and honestly, just so worried something like Hearthflame is going to come out and click Power Whip, and I'm not sure why it hasn't yet. Probably worried about positioning, just wanted to get the U-turn. See, but on this, you take potential Aqua Jet damage, which, granted, the only special move I have on this set, I believe, or was that my week 2? See, I'm getting stuff mixed up now. No, yeah, I just saved this. Okay. Okay, Torn T. Here we are. We're in a good position. I mean, we're at mid-health, but we get a third of that back, and nothing immediately threatens us on this team. I'm very confused why they would just go Hearthflame here, because Hearthflame can only hold the mass, so I know it's not faster than me. It always dies to a Hurricane. There's no chance it survives it. You're playing on just banking for, like, me to miss here, and that's your play. It's confusing to me. I feel like there were other plays that were better. Because if I hit this Hurricane, just kills. Yeah, I miss, which is the tragedy of this match. Like, I was in a really good position here, and yeah, Hearthflame coming out was just like, it was just a given to me. It was like a freebie. I was like, this is great. But then we miss our move. and the whole thing with Torn T, its whole job was to revenge this, because if this thing's not offensively checked, it destroys my entire team. basically I had to play for a sack war in this match because I just didn't have anything for this. And now that I've lost my Torn-T, there's absolutely zero chance that I can do anything about this. My last chance here is I go into Latios here, you know, speed tie. Sure, why not? Let's go. Things haven't gone well so far, but I lose the speed tie, and because of that, my Specs gets knocked off, and this thing would have died guaranteed. And then I lose the second speed tie as well. Yeah, just tragedy. Rough week 1. But you can't control hacks, and that's Pokemon. It's the game we play. It's a game, all right. Yeah, but from there on out, I don't have a way to revenge that thing or to do anything about it. Just running through my team with Power Whip, with Ivy Cudgel, it's too strong. So I'll do what I can, but let's see how it plays out. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much I can do in that situation. So what to expect from me? I've been in this showdown scene for quite some time, since late 2016, early 2017. Like late Oras, start of Gen 7. Sun and Moon. It's definitely a transition, like I talked about earlier. That's for sure. We'll get there. Once I get more comfortable, I'll start being able to like share more stories and just like talk a little more naturally. Everything feels very unnatural right now, and I imagine it'll feel that way for a couple videos, but I'm not going to put out just this. I'm going to try to put out some other stuff too to get more comfortable with this. That way this starts to transition. It becomes a smoother process. Like as the season goes on, I'm hoping to up my quality like extremely high by the end of the season, but it's going to take some time to get there. There's not really much I can do about that. It's all a learning process, and I own my own business outside of this too that I do stuff for, so it keeps me busy. This is just a hobby at the end of the day. But yeah, I've been in the showdown scene for so long. I was just like, I want to give this a shot. I have a lot of friends that do Wi-Fi, like Shuckle and OG Albina. I mean, just a lot of people that I met like when I first started playing. Addison, one of the first leagues I've ever played in. I don't know, but I've been around for a while, know a lot of people in the scene, and I just figured I'd give Wi-Fi a shot. I mean, I have the time right now to give it a shot, unfortunately, just due to like an illness. But outside of that, I mean, things are looking pretty smooth. And yeah, I mean, GG to my opponent. They won 5-0. I don't really have much to say. They played to their out. And yeah, when you miss a hurricane in a crucial moment like that, there's not much you can do about it. It is what it is. But outside of that, GG to my opponent. Hopefully we get a chance to play again. I don't know. I'm hoping I can bounce back and just win out. And hey, maybe you can too, and we can face some playoffs. I think it would be fun. Have a better idea how you play now, so I think it would be fun to give that a shot. GG, and hope everything goes well. To expect from me, I'm going to try to do a team builder at the start of every video. I might do it separately, actually. I don't know, just to get more used to the content and posting more videos regularly. Let's do it that way. We'll do separate videos next week for week 2. Hopefully I'll have a layout for you and everything, too. We'll see how things go. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully no hacks next week. But yeah, GG. It's K Savage. Catch you next time.